What's up YouTube? It's Thomas from the Barber Directory and welcome back to another video. You can now purchase this t-shirt you see me wearing on the Barber Directory website. All you have to do is click the link below and it will take you straight there. And if you buy a shirt, take a picture in it, post it on Instagram, tag us in your photo and hashtag Barber Directory and then we'll give you a shout out. So market yourself. Show to your clients and potential customers that you are consistent. On this video, we're going to do a drop fade and we're going to leave the hooks on the side. And he has waves on the top. And when you blend it into waves, it can be a little tricky, especially when they're all around the head. So I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. What's up guys? We're starting off by making our first guideline with our wall detailers. And we're just going to go all the way around the head. And we're not going to go too high because we want to keep the C cup. And then here I'm just knocking down the top with the 1.5 with the grain, and the lever is fully closed. And you see it's not taking much off because he wants to keep his waves dark, so we're not going to take a lot off. And then here we start with our lever all the way open and make our first guideline. Second guideline, excuse me. And these steps are the same as any other fade, except we're just gonna keep the C cup, but you're still gonna follow the same exact steps. And you can see how I kind of dipped it down in the front when I got towards that curve. But yeah, this is the same bread and butter steps that you take. Lever fully closed and going up 1/4 inch. Open the lever and repeat. Now notice how I'm not, well, it seems like the space that I have to fade is a lot tighter. So you see I'm not going up as high, and I'm mostly using the corner of the blade. So when you have a shorter space to blend, you want to keep everything consistent, but do it in smaller increments. And you can tell I'm mostly just using the corner, like those 3 teeth on the left side of the blade. Here you have the one guard with the lever fully open. Now normally if I was doing a mid or a high ball fade, I would be a lot more generous with my guidelines. But like I said, you want to keep it lower because it's a tighter blend. And then now we close the lever all the way. And even though the blend is tighter, you still want to follow the exact same steps. And then we open the lever halfway and go right in between that. And I know some of you may be wondering why I'm cutting with a glove on. I just wanted to switch it up in this video. Sometimes I do cut with gloves and sometimes I don't. It's just really my preference. Whatever I'm feeling like at the time. Oh, this is another thing. You see where my hand just went? Don't confuse dips and dents in the head with demarcation. Like you have to be able to distinguish the two. Like you can see, like going behind his ear, that's like a dent in his head. That's his head shape. So don't let that confuse you. That's why you have to spin the client around in the chair so you can really just check what you're doing. And you notice I'm not really digging, I'm just letting the clipper lay flush on his head. See how I'm trying to stay away from the C cup? And we're gonna come back and blend everything in just a second. And what I'm doing right here, I'm just taking the one guard and I'm just knocking down some bulk on the side of his head. I started out with the lever open, and if that's not really taking anything off, then slowly close the lever. And I cannot exaggerate. I cannot stress this point enough. Do not dig in somebody's C cup. Now I know a lot of times you might see on Instagram where the lining is super sharp, but the grow back, that's what they don't show you. 2 or 3 days after their haircut, it looks really bad. So just keep it natural. You don't want to try to force anything because the grow back is going to look terrible in like 3 days. Because I know some of you may be looking at the arch and be like, oh, you could have made it sharper. I mean, yeah, I could have. But like I said, when it grows back, it's not going to look well at all. And then here we're just going to repeat the same steps. I know you guys always complain about how I don't include the back of the head, so I'm starting to do that in my videos from now on. And like I always say, if you get lost while I'm doing the other side of the head, always go back and you can go back and rewind it, and then the steps are slowed down on the other side. So now, this area in the head, it can be a little tricky. It usually takes a lot more blending to get this fade right in the back. You have to spend a little bit more time back there. For some reason, the hair is a little harder. It's a little harder to blend. But don't get frustrated, just take your time and you'll eventually get it. All right, let's see if you can follow along.
Now, moving on to this lineup. You guys are going to be mad at me because of the footage, but I don't know why. I couldn't really, when I was doing this haircut, when I was recording, I really couldn't get into a groove. I don't know why. I really just got frustrated, and you're only going to see me line up this side because I don't know why I just couldn't get the camera angle right. So I just cut the camera off after I recorded this side. But you get the point. Like I said, I'm not pushing anything back, just keeping it natural. And here is the end result. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe.
So once again, go to the website, pick you up a shirt, hashtag Barber Style Directory on Instagram, and we'll repost you on our page.